Hello, entrepreneurs. Welcome back. Today, I would like to talk to you about AR, AP, and REC. AR stands for accounts receivable. That is money that comes into you. AP stands for accounts payable. That's money you pay and send to others. And REC is reconciling your accounts. And we'll talk all about these a little bit here. Let's talk about accounts receivable. So accounts receivable is usually when you invoice somebody and then you receive payments on it. And some of the issues I see in my business is that people forget to invoice their clients. And if you forget to invoice your clients, you can't get that money in. And you remember how we said bookkeeping is sexy? Well, bookkeeping is sexy because money is sexy. And money is sexy because when that money comes in from that invoice, we're like, woohoo, money. So yes, you want to make sure you're receiving those payments on those invoices. But how can you make sure, especially for your contractors out there, that your invoices are getting to your customers? I would tell you, make sure you're doing estimates, because if you do estimates, especially in QuickBooks, you can run a report that will tell you what estimates you have not turned into invoices. And thus, when you have invoices and they haven't paid you, you can look at a report that tells you what customers owe you. So those two items will really help you to know what monies you have possibly coming in. The next part on accounts receivable that I see is receiving the payment. And I have seen where once you receive the payment, say by a check, the invoice shows paid, so that won't show up in an account anymore. This is where reconciling becomes really important, because when you reconcile, you're taking the bank statement and you're looking at the beginning and the ending balance, and you're reconciling and making sure there are no duplicates, that you're not missing anything. But most importantly, as far as what you're not missing, is that deposit. So what happened is when you went to receive those payments and you went to go put them in the bank, nowadays we're going click, 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 because we got 5 checks and we're all taking little pictures and sending them to the bank. And we get distracted and we only did 4 out of 5. When you reconcile, that's when you see you've missed that 5th one, because the deposit doesn't match on the bank statement that it does in your system. So that is another reason, a good reason for reconciling. There's others, but we'll get that to another video. The other important thing I want to tell you is on accounts payable is when you get a bill, you want to enter it into the system. And especially those bills that you don't pay regularly. There's a Sherwin-Williams or a credit card out there that you're not paying off. Well, you want to see that accounts payable because you want to see how much you owe. And it's a good way of knowing what money is owed to people. And so by putting it in, and then you can do a vendor pay bills, then that way you can pay your vendors and you'll know exactly where you stand with your accounts receivable and your accounts payable. With that being said, it always seems impossible until it is done.
Hi, I'm Tristan, Gina's son. Scroll down, like and subscribe. Also comment below what ideas you'd like to see in future videos. Until then, this is Green Tree Bookkeeping, the place where you can hang your hat on.